Steel. It is one, if not the most important material used today. How did it come about? Steel is an alloy of iron and carbon and is favored for its high tensile strength and low cost. Around 500 BC, iron began to be used, replacing bronze. Iron, however, had many faults. First, it was very soft and malleable. Also, it cracked and fell apart easily. Soon, steel was discovered. A small amount of carbon could be added to iron through a number of ways. This made steel. For many years and decades, steel couldn't be mass-produced or made easily. In 1857, Henry Bessemer developed the Bessemer Converter. Now steel could be mass-produced. To understand why this is so important, we must understand the chemical structure of steel and iron. Both of them have crystalline lattice structures. Iron's structure doesn't have supports, so its molecules might slide past each other. Carbon acts as those supports, fitting in the gaps iron atoms are too big to fill. The more carbon, the harder the steel. The lower carbon steels are used for things like angle iron and construction materials. The higher carbon steels are used for springs and knives. Mild steel to high carbon steel has a substantial difference in their ability to take stress. Why? It is because of a process called heat treating. This process utilizes heating and cooling steel to make it the perfect hardness. It includes normalizing, quenching, and tempering. Normalizing is where steel is heated to critical heat, then air-cooled. Normalizing is repeated 3 times to relieve stress in the steel. In the quench process, the steel is heated to critical heat again, then submerged in oil or water, depending on the type of steel. The quench exerts extreme stress on the steel at this stage. It is very brittle. The final stage is tempering. Tempering relieves the stress created in the quench. The steel is heated to 350 to 650 degrees to temper. The temperature chosen turns the steel different colors: yellow, brown, purple, or blue. Yellow, achieved by lower temperatures, creates the hardness resulted in the steel that will be used for knives. The blue color, achieved by higher temperatures, results in a softer steel and is used for springs. With all this information about steel, why does it matter? Steel is the base of all industry. Few, if any, industry can succeed without it. Steel paves our roads, allows our cars to function, helps cook our food, and even makes our buildings. The more this amazing material is understood, the better for all of us.